thanks. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum. They're the forwards. Marcus Smart out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And for Atlanta, in the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5. A lot of star power in the front court between these teams. Chris, who is the best forward you ever played with?
Wow, when I think of forwards that I played with, I definitely have to go to my man, Paige, Jawan Howard. Paige, small forward, Jawan. Power forward, small forward, he could just do it all. But, man, those two guys are special.
Now here's Young. Horford with a steal. Brown inside. Hunter covering to the paint. Horford against Capella. Excellent D there from Capella.
That's a shot they're always happy to give, even when he blows the finish.
Hunter passes to Capella. Back to Hunter. Now here's Young, defended by Smart. Fires from deep. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Hunter.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
Horford finds Brown. And here's Schroeder, guarded by Young. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here's Collins for 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Nice passing instincts from Young. Quickly moving the ball to a guy with a wide open look.
Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Young. Oh, got a piece of it. Capella, the pass to Hunter. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 5 now.
Executing the plan here early. Still haven't missed a shot.
Bogdanovich against Smart. Outside Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Here's Smart, plenty of space. It's not going to go for him, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
The kick to Hunter. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Smart outside. Up top, Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth. 2 minutes.
Pass to Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Big run right now for him. 11-2. That one's good for 2. He's got 7.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Schroeder against Young.
Silver foul. Jalen Brown. And that's his first personal foul.
Young from long range. Atlanta gets it back. And Young draws the double. Capella finds Young. 6 to shoot. For 3, Collins. Offensive board. Capella. And finally, they hit one.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Young against Schroeder. It's Brown on the wing. Pulls it. Boston, no good that time either.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Bogdanovich from long range. Outside Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Bogdanovich, no good. In transition. For the finish. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, tricky handles there by Smart, keeping the defenders off balance.
29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist from Young. Collins has got 5 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Tatum inside. Collins there. The shot no good. Outside Bogdanovich. Young way outside.
That's good. That's good.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Tatum. Down low, Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Oh, with the power behind Horford's movement, it's terrific. It takes him right through the contact for a big finish.
Here's Capella. To the middle. Kicks it out to Collins. And the Hawks with another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. A popular phrase in the NBA circles has become rim runner. Basically, centers that live in the paint on both ends of the floor, guys who rack up rebounds and easy buckets. Clint Capella might be the best in the league at rim running.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Outside Hunter. Tatum against Collins. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, what really separates Capella is his explosiveness around the rim. My goodness.
Well, when you look at the numbers of Capella, Grant, you see a guy who knows his role.
I love it. I mean, Clint never attempts threes. He's not looking to stretch the floor. A career 60+% shooter, Clint lives on dunks and putbacks, and he's always among the league leaders in rebounding. He's just a force down low.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Collins with it, picked up by Tatum. Here's Young. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Young against Schroeder. And Young, here we go. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Atlanta making some changes here. Jang, he's checked in for Clint Capella. And it's Gallinari in for Collins. Outside Tatum. And a nice finish on the layup. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter. And Grant, back when you played, were there certain types of teams that gave you more trouble, whether it was size or athleticism or maybe shooting?
Well, back in my day, I mean, the big, strong teams had a huge advantage. They could really beat you up and plant big guys inside, which really made it difficult getting to the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Young. He's got 14.
he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. It hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And you can't measure Smart's value by the numbers. He does all the little things. I mean, he gives you toughness, courage, and sustained effort.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside, Williams. And here's Herter. Back to Williams. To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Smart with the ball. Now Herter defending. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And there's the foul against Atlanta. That's good from Horford.
I love how Horford has changed his game over time. I mean, now a floor-spacing big who also brings leadership to the locker room.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in for Tatum. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jaylen Brown. Richardson's checked in for Smart. And Pritchard is subbed in for Schroeder. To the wing, right side. Gallinari for 3. Sinks the tray. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And so it's Atlanta ending the quarter with a 20-point edge.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 4 assists. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
They're getting everything they could.
And that...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the floor for Boston, Josh Richardson out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Juan Hernan Gomez. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4 slot. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gallinari's got 7 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And the Celtics shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Beyond the arc. And no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Now Williams. Here's Herter. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Jang. And the powerful one-handed slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the wing, Richardson. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. Williams' shot is good.
Oh, yeah, high IQ basketball from Richardson. Values the easy assist over a risky shot.
Williams with it. Outside Herter. Fires the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Right side, Richardson. Inside. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Pritchard. Herter defending. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. Now here's Williams. Here's Jang. Outside, Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for your Hawks, Lou Williams taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. A difficult situation for Boston. Pass to Canner. Here's Pritchard. Drops in the layup for 2. Pritchard's gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, this is the kind of ball movement they want to get from Cantor. Scan the floor, and when you spot the open man, get it to him.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
Terrific hands. His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
Richardson goes in, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Right there, you see Richardson's size and length at the rim, possesses great physical tools.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Herter. Shot clock at 6. Reddish on the wing. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here's Pritchard. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Over Cantor. And here's Gallinari. Now here's Herter. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Richardson. Can't connect from short range. Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And here is Williams. It's Herter on the wing. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. Herter's got 5 now.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Herter. Gallinari, the pass to Williams. From deep. Rebound Boston. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And he lobs it up. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And so it's Atlanta. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Call off the Dogs. They've been completely dominant. We're headed for a blowout. Back to... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding dish that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Pass to Young. Launches it. Smart grabs the miss. If they're going to go on a run, Grant, there's no better time than right now.
You're so right, B.A. I think they definitely expected a closer game than this. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Young, the pass to Collins. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Young. clock at 6. From behind the arc. Kept alive.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Outside Schroeder. To the inside. Tatum can't hit. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Young, the pass to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. And here's Hunter for 3. Smart grabs the miss. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
And how about the mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages him to keep attacking on the offensive end.
There's Young with the 3. That one no good. And Boston going the other way now. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Pass to Tatum. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Trae Young. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. And it's Tatum missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Only 1 turnover in the first half. He's been sloppy with the ball since.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Brown for 3. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The Hawks shooting it well. %. Bogdanovich against Smart. Outside Young. For 3. Collins. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Hits a 3-pointer.
Okay, he has all the space he needs in this. So he's going to make that a lot more than he misses.
Young against Schroeder. Outside Young. Off target from 3-point range.
His 3-point game hasn't been there for him today. Don't sleep on him. At any moment, he could get his touch back.
Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Smart.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Trae Young.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Boston has gone 1 for 5 from downtown here in the fourth. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Lets it fly from 18. Ooh, poked away. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Schroeder outside. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
So Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound. And he certainly stepped up his efforts on the glass over the years.
Young way outside. Atlanta again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Young. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
It's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes. And you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Ball. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
The D has to push Ball out of there. He's superb at capitalizing from this area.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Young outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Young against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Young passes to Capella. He gets it in there.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Ball against Young. And there's the pass to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Capella. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Levine against Hunter. Outside, Ball. Driving the lane. Loses his grip and misses the dunk for Atlanta. They've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Williams with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. He kicks it to Ball. Vucevic the pass to Levine. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Levine feeling it out a bit. Pass to Vucevic. Clock is at 3. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
And a deep three from Young. They grab their own miss, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Here's Levine. He has 6. And the jam by Levine.
A high riser. Levine's won some dunk contests. Zach knows how to put on a show.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Pass to Collins. Young against Ball. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young with the drive. And Portland with the block.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. Levine passes to Vucevic. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here. And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Young drives in. Shot clock at 6. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Ball with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Back to Young. Driving in. No good with the layup.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Bogdanovich against Levine. Passes it to DeRozan. Back to Levine. Levine double team. Here's Williams. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Young way outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The muscle Capella brings packs a punch, especially when he's hitting the offensive glass.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Chicago. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5. So that's the Hawks 5. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and I want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. Young looking around. Hunter on the wing. Young against Ball. Young inside. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability to DeRozan, he can go get it. You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Levine for three. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
There it is. His first make from beyond the arc in the second quarter. His third of the game.
Ball against Young. And Smitty, I'm going to ask you to put your GM hat on here for a second. When you think of undervalued player types, what comes to mind?
For me, Kevin, defenders who are also great decision makers offensively. Everyone knows you need shooting, but you add in a player that can defend and pass, that's how you build an elite team.
And an intentional foul right there.
First team foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Levine for three. DeRozan finds Ball. The Bulls need to get a shot off here.
You know what separates Capella defensively is his quickness for a big man. That's a nice stop.
Hunter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
The Hawks trail by 11. Bogdanovich inside. Guarded by Levine. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Ball feeling it out a bit. And that's an intentional foul.
And that's his first personal foul. Team third.
On the wing, Levine. Vucevic trying to get open. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 15 points for Zach LaVine.
Impressive night scoring the ball for Zach. He knows how to put on a show.
Young outside. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Bean passes the ball. 1:14 left in the second quarter. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point, Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Young outside. Hunter on the wing. Another three for Atlanta.
Getting points within the flow of the offense. DeAndre Hunter playing to his strength and rarely forcing anything.
Outside, Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. Levine finds DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Bogdanovich. And good from DeRozan with a sweet move. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Young against Ball. High post Young. He feeds it to Capella. Hunter on the wing. Off target with his three. And so it's Chicago holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to... Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Zach LaVine was the man in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 3 assists, and that does it for our...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Derek Jones. Bradley is out there with Johnson. And it's Green, and it's White in at the 1. The Bulls leading by 11. Dishes to Johnson. Tries again. Out to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Puts it up from 15. And that one hits back iron. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. To the paint. It's stolen by Jones. And they go to the intentional foul. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
First team foul. Bull substitution. Alex Caruso.
Here's Jones. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derek Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016. He's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
Derek Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Young against White. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Caruso. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And the Bulls lead by 15.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Young outside. For the 3. Atlanta again missing.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
So the wing on the left. There's the triple. No good there. And Atlanta will come the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Young against White. And stolen by White.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Chalk up 2 there. Young's got his first points of the game.
He's fearless. Trae Young knows he's probably going to take contact, and it doesn't matter at all.
And White kicks to Jones. There's the pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot from deep. Cranes the 3-pointer. Caruso's got 7. The Hawks trail by 18. Young left side. Pass to Bogdanovich. Young against White. The putback. And another shot. Young's shot is off.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Jones with it. Guarded by Hunter. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on the free throw.
Alex Caruso at line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Young outside. Knocked loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Chicago leading by 20. White. No good on the three. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Bogdanovich has got 5.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones, no luck. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Lets the three fly. Gets a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. 10 points for him.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
White the pass to Brantley. Out to the right wing. That will count. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot to carry them into the fourth quarter.
And so it's Chicago, taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
For 3.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Just 4 to shoot. Hunter no good. The Bulls leading by 22. And here's DeRozan. Right side Levine. Outside Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Takes the 13-footer. The shot by Williams, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Now, here is Young. Passes it to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Young, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Chicago ball.
Chicago's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Ball kicks to Levine. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young passes to Hunter. And here's Young. Over to the wing. The pass to Hunter. Launches it. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Ball kicks to Levine. fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. From deep, the long-distance three is buried. Levine's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Bulls. Young outside. Down low. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Young. 7 points for Bogdanovich. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Young against Ball. Kicks it to Vucevic. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Hawks trail by 20. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. It's Young on the wing. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hunter on the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young from deep three-point range. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. The Bulls leading by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Zach LaVine.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic to the pass, the ball. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young's shot is good.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Outside, Ball. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
And we have...
Thanks so much, Brian.
Well, it's tough for defenses to stop Allen. Thanks for that. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. And for the Hawks, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now here's Young from deep three-point range. Adebayo grabs the board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that. And you love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
Now here's Butler, and he drives in. Adebayo passes to Robinson, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Young. From deep. And it's Young again missing. And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it. He can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Gets the 3 to fall.
Defense is going to have to work overtime to get out to Trae Young in that kind of distance.
And here's Lowry to the paint. Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Young. And the slam dunk by Capella.
That's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
Back to Lowry. The 3. Drills it from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Young. Capella inside, working on Adebayo. Here's Young. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Here's Young. No luck on that one, and Miami will go the other way with it.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Adebayo against Capella. Outside Robinson. That shot is off.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Heat.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Atlanta with the ball. The Heat making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Collins. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Well, you love John Collins and his ability to step back and shoot that ball. He just doesn't waste many shots.
Miami trailing. Here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Tucker. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And the scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
There's 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Butler. Outside Robinson. To the middle. Stolen by Capella. Young with it. From deep three-point range. Adebayo grabs the board.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Robinson. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Free throw is good. Young.
Man, that draft day trade is going to be talked about for the entirety of his career, as Trae Young linked to Luka Doncic in that big trade. But both teams really benefited from it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Hawks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Tucker with the ball. Young's there. And Tucker gets it to go. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. The 3-ball. Miami grabs the miss.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Here's Lowry. The wide open shot is on the money. Lowry's got 5 points. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now Young. He's got 5. Looking to get back on track. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler finds Robinson. Takes the 3. And that's collected by Trae Young. The Hawks leading. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. On the take. He gets it in there. 7 points in the game.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Now here's Lowry. 5 points in the game. Pass to Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post. And just brings the effort on every play.
Here's Young. And he converts the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you got to take some chances, and Young will do that, challenging the defense that time.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Outside Young to the paint. Here's Capella, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And Capella's journey to the NBA. Born in Switzerland, school in France, a project in 2014, and 90 minutes in just his first season, DA.
Lots of credit has to go to the Houston Rockets. Brent, they stayed patient developing Capella, and he's turned into a great center.
Yeah, part of that development was being in the G League for a number of games for him to get his conditioning and his feet wet. And then he was amazing during that 2014-15 season. Huge strides in playing alongside James Harden. Capella took a big confidence jump as well.
Here's Adebayo. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
And it's tied up with that one. And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become 3-point attempts.
Young, the pass to Capella. That shot, no good. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Butler against Hunter. Butler can't get it to go. The Hawks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. A good look from Bogdanovich. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Lowry against Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on both. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Collins passes to Young. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Lowry against Young. Hunter on the wing. Collins outside. Here's Young.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
He hit it. Great shot. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time. He executed.
Oh.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta? And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Good on the bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Miami trailing. And here's Lowry. Inside. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Young, the pass to Collins. Back to Young. Lets it go from deep. Drops in the 3. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To the middle. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 6.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. From deep. They get it back. Second chance shot. The kick to Hunter. Now here's Bogdanovich. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game. Here's Lowry. He's got 5. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assists.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency. And many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Okongwu checks in for the Hawks. Oladipo against Young. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Outside Young. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 21.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
There's Young with the 3. And they get it back. To the wing on the left. Fires the 3. Miami grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Hawks lead by 10. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Young with it. Now Oladipo defending. For 3, Collins. He can't get that one to fall. And Miami will go the other way with it. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And it's good. 2 points.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams with it. From downtown. It's rebounded by Dedmon. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Oladipo, shot's good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Williams against Oladipo. This one for 3. Williams misses. The Heat have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. Fires for three. And there's Hero on the assist from Morris. And now just a three-point Atlanta lead. Williams from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More 2K action in just a moment. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Atlanta is shooting about 47%, a nice number. A moment here for an injury report. All right, let's get an update here on Clint Capella. What'd you learn, Allie?
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Atlanta. And this one, not something you hear often. A pinched nerve in his elbow. But from the sound of it, it's much more than just a funny bone.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to...
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
Duncan Robinson. His second personal foul. Team second.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Hawks leading. Here's Reddish. Rebound by the Heat. Robinson with it. Now Herter defending. Lowry outside. And right on target.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Herter. Lowry against Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Fast break Miami. For three, Robinson. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Outside, Williams. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Tucker up top. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Young. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Atlanta.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
And they've done a terrific job defensively, causing some turnovers, and then cashing in on those. Well, that just makes all the difference.
And Young draws the double. Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Robinson passes to Lowry. To tie it up. And it's Robinson with the 3. Robinson's got 6 here in the quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Stolen by Young. Hunter with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Here's Bogdanovich. Robinson with the block. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
And This is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
So it's Atlanta now. Left side, Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the fourth. It's good. And now it's a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. It's Adebayo, high post. To the inside. Here's Lowry. 4 on the clock. Outside Robinson. Down low. Stolen by Capella. Oh, deflected. Outside Young. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Bogdanovich.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Robinson on the wing from deep. And that's collected by Trae Young. The Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. That one drops for him.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter from the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Outside Robinson. And here's Butler outside. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
PJ Tucker at the line for 2.
And so he hits both. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
At the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, down in the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Young. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. It's another look. Outside Collins. And the three ball is good.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here's Schroeder. Feeds to Brown. Young with the steal. Capella with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Pass to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Smart. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Young. Takes it off the glass.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Smart deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Young against Schroeder. That one good for two.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Smart. Tatum drives in. And the shot is long.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
Now here is Horford. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Takes it inside.
And really, this is the role of Capella, to come out, play that strong defense, and alter as many shots as possible. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Schroeder. Here's Capella. Poked away. Stolen by Smart. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Stolen by Collins. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
1:43 left in the first quarter. And Young with the basket on the assist from Bogdanovich. Young's got 6 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Hunter against Brown. Here's Smart. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Young. The shot. No good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Here's Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
The kick out to Brown. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Poked loose.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about switching.
The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. The first one falls.
Mid-first round draft pick, Collins continues to make the teams that passed on him regret that decision.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Brown the pass to Horford. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Collins is running. Shoots from the baseline. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. On in the front court along with Tatum. Marcus Smart is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Hunter kicks to Capella. Young outside. Collins looking around. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Horford with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Brown finds Horford. Back to Brown. Outside, Horford. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. And it's blocked.
Wow, twice on the pipe from Dennis Schroeder. Woohoo!
And the turnover again by Atlanta. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Pass to Smart. To Schroeder. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. 9 feet out. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Schroeder missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the middle. Here's Young. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Young's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
So for the Hawks, Chang, he's checked in for Capella. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Brown outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And there's Hunter on the assist by Williams. And the Hawks lead by 11. Well, as you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament. But that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin. And the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating. Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
1:39 left here in the second. On the wing, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tries it from 19. And he stays with it. Smart finds Brown. Moves back up. And he sinks the layup. Brown's got his second bucket.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown showing us his touchdown low? Skilled at getting high percentage shots in the paint.
Tatum against Williams. And the rejection by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston, here's Horford, and finished off by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Williams against Schroeder. Williams passes to Chang. Back to Williams. Over Horford. Offensive rebound. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And to me, guys, there's a level of physicality that Enes Kanter provides that's important to his team. He is unafraid of anyone, and that in and of itself is crucial.
Outside Williams. Here he goes to the inside. Here's Gallinari. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 11. And Shaq. Thanks for joining us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And Atlanta has possession. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Gorgui Dieng. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Gallinari outside. 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Williams' shot is off. Celtics trail by 11. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Richardson. Williams has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Celtics. And Greg at 6'5" and 200 pounds. Not the most imposing frame for Josh Richardson, but he is a quality defender.
Well, a lot of it is between the ears. I mean, the plus wingspan helps, but it's that competitive will that enables him to hold his own.
Here's Williams, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Pritchard passes to Kanter. Here's Pritchard. To the middle. Gomez kicks to Williams. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Richardson. Kanter trying to free himself up. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Richardson. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. To the left wing. To the paint. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Here's Pritchard. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. This one for 3. It's good from long range.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Atlanta leading by 6. Huerter passes to Williams. Inside, Jang. And there's the pass to Reddish. Right side, Williams. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Enes.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Out left to the wing. Here's Pritchard. Cantor trying to free himself up. Pritchard gets the bucket. And now it's just a 4-point Atlanta lead. Here's Hurd. Hawks passing it around.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Jang finds Williams. Back to Jang. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Celtics. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second.
Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Williams with the steal.
And thought that pass was going to get through, but no. All of a sudden, he was going the other way with the basketball.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks.
The assist.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pritchard passes to Cantor. Good work defensively by Capella.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Hawks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Schroeder outside. Pass to Horford. Down low. The kick out to Brown from downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. It's Schroeder with the drive. Outside, Horford. Brown feeling it out a bit. Pocket 6. Tatum down low. Working on Collins.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. It's Young on the wing. He's guarded by Schroeder. Outside Collins. Young from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Atlanta leading by 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Down to the front court along with Tatum. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Horford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Boston 5. Young with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Tatum down low. Defended by Young. And counted the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
That's his second personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. We'll see if they were listening, guys.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Bogdanovich dishes to Collins. It's stolen by Schroeder. And so they foul intentionally.
Clint Capella. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum with it and guarded by Capella. Young with the steal. And now here comes Collins leading the break. And it's blocked by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 7. Pass to Brown. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Schroeder. Now just a 4-point Hawks lead. Schroeder against Young. Passes to Collins. Back to Young. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that's 12 points for Trae Young.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Outside Collins. It's Young on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
To the middle. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Capella has run pick and roll so many times. Adept at knowing where to cut after the screen.
Schroeder outside. The pass to Horford. Schroeder against Young. Horford trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Hunter. Outside Collins. Offensive rebound. Pass to Hunter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Capella kicks to Young. Outside Collins. Hunter on the wing. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Smart. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Boston now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And it's Brown missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Out to the wing. Collins wide open. He fires. Hits the 3-point bomb.
An improving 3-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Smart wide open. He fires. And Schroeder stays with it.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And so the Hawks take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really...
Forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Outside, Williams. And these are two young teams, rare for youth to be served in this league. But, Grant, you didn't seem to have any trouble back in your day, partner.
Well, B.A., you know, I played 4 years at Duke, so I came in right away ready to contribute. And that's right. I was fortunate enough to make the All-Star team in my rookie season, too. So I came in ready. He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. Jacks up a three. And Young pulls it down. Here's Atlanta with the ball. There's Bogdanovich with the three. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. Lots of room. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
Oh, man, showing off the playmaking skills. Levine keeps his head up and makes the unselfish play.
Young finds Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Ball. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Levine. From deep three-point range. Yep, that one's good.
That's a smart play called by Levine. He breaks up the defense and feeds around the shoulder.
And Zach Levine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Here's Bogdanovich. Capella, the pass to Young. Bogdanovich with it. Outside Young. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Ball. They get it again.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 so far. Ball passes to Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Young. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board. You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late-game shots.
And so it's Atlanta with it. The Bulls making their last shot.
And so far, Collins has been a pleasant surprise. A mobile, quick-thinking big man with enticing potential.
And he knocks down the first one.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
And both free throws good for Collins.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Ball finds Levine.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. And it's Ball off the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, you got to prevent Ball from getting a lane. It's that simple. But when you don't, this happens.
Tipped away. And a pass break now for the Bulls. Up ahead. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now here's Collins. Pass to Young. The shot that time not on target. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's DeRozan going inside. Collins with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
To the paint. Young. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
Cold quarter for him. Ice cold. I mean, it may be time to give him a breather. Maybe someone off the bench can get him the spark.
Ball outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Trae Young.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Levine. Shot clock at 6.
Hawks foul. Bogdanovich. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
The love Levine has for this game is evident. His work ethic and drive to keep improving, that's just the coach's dream. He's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
Young, the pass to Capella. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Second team foul.
And here's Hunter from the arc. Nails it from 3.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Ball passes to Levine. He got it up. It's good!
That
counts at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide. Ended the period with 3-point attention.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, they've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
They're also jumping on a lot of turnovers and making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Patrick Williams. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Levine. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Levine against Bogdanovich. From the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Since being drafted in 2014, he's put in work on his 3-point shot. Really upgraded his deep game.
Ball against Young. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Levine. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Levine against Bogdanovich. To the inside. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. Vucevic has got his first 2 points of the night. So it's Atlanta now. They trail by 11. Ball against Young. There's the 3. Williams grabs the board.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Levine passes to Vucevic. And here's Ball. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vucevic over Capella. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Outside Young. Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Ball against Young. Levine passes to Williams. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Fourth team foul.
Now here's Ball. He has 6. 6 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Levine. Over Bogdanovich. Shot by Levine, no good.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
You know, by the time Bogdan Bogdanovic arrived in the NBA, he was already a well-seasoned pro, Grant.
Yeah, he had an impressive run in a number of European leagues, amassing a ton of awards and championships. So he definitely knew what he was getting into when he came stateside to play with the rest of the best.
Ball passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Outside Hunter. Outside Young. Not going to go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Ball outside. Here's Vucevic. Outside for Levine. 50 seconds left in the first half. And the bucket is good. Levine's got 12 points.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. To the middle. Here's Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
But we won't see Capella try to hit from this. Clint's the center who knows his role. Just rock the rim.
Ball outside. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Williams. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Outside Young. Launches a three. The shot comes out. Here's Ball. And so it's Chicago liking their chances.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he wasn't himself in that last contest. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And that's somewhat of a surprise, but he's been really patient and unselfish.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Young. Goes back up. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Getting better at finding ways to draw fouls. Young just daring the D to get physical.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Bulls shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. Blocked! Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Now Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
He's the one trying to keep them in this game. A tremendous individual effort.
Outside Levine. Ball with it. Now Bogdanovic defending. Here's Levine for 3. Atlanta with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ball against Young. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And Levine, here we go. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. A line change here for Chicago.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Outside Young. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 8 points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Pass to Caruso. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdan Bogdanovic. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Atlanta on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Here's Caruso.
I don't know what they drew up at halftime, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Young with it, now guarded by White. Outside Young. And Young draws the double. Outside Bogdanovic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Young. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Young's got 6 in the quarter. Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
Now here's Jones. Hunter covering. Outside Jones. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Johnson. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The Hawks trailing. Hunter on the wing. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Young against White. High post Young. He's got 10. And that one's good. Young's got 12 points.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
Now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Now here's White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And down it goes. 2 points.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Here's Young. After the basket by Chicago. Collins finds Bogdanovic. Pass to Young. He can't get it to go. And it's Chicago the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Bradley. Here's Caruso. Hunter covering. Here's Caruso. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for the Bulls, Alex Caruso.
That one's off. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Bradley. Williams comes in for Johnson. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Jones. And it's Ball in for White. Outside Young. It could go. And that's not going to go. And so it's Chicago finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. 2 guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Ball and LaVine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
guys, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Ball. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, Zach Levine. He's already won multiple dunk contests. How about another?
Up top, Young. Hounded by Ball. Young against Ball. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And both free throws good for Young. Chicago leading. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball finds Levine. And they go to the intentional foul.
Clint Capella. That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his 3rd foul so far.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
DeRozan against Hunter. DeRozan passes to Levine. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Vucevic.
When Capella enters your peripheral, it's intimidating. He's good at throwing off shooters.
Knocks it down from distance.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Ball outside. On the wing, Levine. Driving to the basket. Pass to Vucevic. And that's an intentional foul.
DeAndre Hunter. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Levine with it. Defended by Bogdanovic. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Nice move.
You see the commitment from Collins there. Excellent work making an impact on defense. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now here's Collins. Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Now here's Levine. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
Now Young. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Levine. Back to Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he can't get that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
DeMar DeRozan. That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
And there's 1:45 left in the game. Back to Bogdanovic. The baseline J. And that one goes. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge to make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Like seeing the thing like more like this. Wanting to improve as a passer.
To the paint. Levine with a steal. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bogdanovich. That's his fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Goes up off the inbound. And Ball with the layup. And it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
Able to keep his balance even while getting hit. I mean, Ball absorbs contact very well.
Outside Bogdanovich. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
And the guts Bogdanovich has to take this shot. Wow. You can tell he loves the spot.
DeRozan outside. 36 seconds left in the fourth. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession waste.
And so it's Atlanta with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. Ball with it. On the wing, Levine. Williams passes to Levine. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout.
And nothing.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
So it's Miami now. Lowry with the ball and guarded by Capella. Bucket is good. Adebayo's got the first points on the scoreboard for Miami.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
And here's Young. Hunter on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. And Adebayo drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Back to Young. In the corner, Collins with it. Adebayo, high post. Collins finds Young. And here is Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Nice pass by DeAndre, a team-oriented player who puts winning over individual stats and success.
Robinson passes to Lowry. Outside, Robinson buries it from three-point range.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Collins. Young with no one around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lowry from outside, and the Heat, another 3.
You saw the quickness of Lowry there, how he can stop on a dime and go up for the shot.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
A nice shot by Young.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Butler on the wing. He takes it in, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love that about Jimmy Butler. Sees a little bit of daylight, takes it, and slams it.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Young, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And Young, here we go. Capella, no good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Tucker. Miami keeps it going. A new 14-second clock over Collins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Young finds Collins. buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, he only attempted just one three-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
Now here's Butler. Shoots the three. Collins grabs the miss. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Young's shot is off.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Loads it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Another three for Atlanta.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, Tucker. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
They get it again. Capella got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Miami. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Butler attacking.
No panic by Butler. Took a glance at the shot clock and nailed it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. They trail by 6. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Pass to Butler. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The confidence of Jimmy. Feels like he can drive to the rim whenever he wants.
Such a great all-around player. Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
Feeds to Tucker. To the inside, and Adebayo throws it down hard.
An explosive athlete who finishes with power. Bam, getting people out of their seats.
Young looking around. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Young. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Adebayo finds Butler. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for Miami.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Here's Young. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And it's good for 2. Butler's got 11 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Young passes to Hunter, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Atlanta again missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence in gives you momentum. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Clint Capella.
The shot fake of Jimmy Butler is tough not to fall for.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Hunter, no good.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here is Lowry after the basket by Atlanta. Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Once Butler gets cooking, look out. His guys need to keep getting it to him.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Young from the arc. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
The Hawks trail by 17. And Hunter, here we go. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Really left alone that time. Lowry's got 6.
Over the years, Kyle Lowry has become a volume three-point shooter. You see why with these results.
Young from outside. They get it back, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Three-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Big-time play throughout the first half for Jimmy Butler. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Young, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Back to Morris. Pass to Strus. Inside. To the paint. From in close. And Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Young against Oladipo. Young passes to Capella. And no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. A 3 from Morris. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Now the pass to Morris. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. He's off on that one.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Hawks ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Williams. And that one drops.
The craftiness of Lou Williams, able to create separation off the dribble.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Miami. Williams passes to Gallinari. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
Hero from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
And finished off by Oladipo.
Always an explosive leaper. Oladipo's teammates can count on him to finish those alley-oops.
Outside Williams. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Passes it to Dedmon. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. Low block shot on the way. The shot no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Reddish with the slam.
This is what his teammates love seeing. Cam Reddish being aggressive, looking to score the ball.
And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Banked in off the glass. Williams has got his second basket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. And there's the drive. And finished off by Oladipo.
And all that athleticism on display. Love whenever Oladipo puts his head down and just knifes to the rim.
Now here's Williams to the middle. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Here's Herter, guarded by Robinson. Here's Gallinari. Shot clock at 5. And Adebayo sends it back. Down low. And slam dunk by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up for that alley-oop.
Williams scanning the floor. Takes a three. No good that time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat lead by 16. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Launches a three. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler with the steal. Tipped away to the inside. Here's Tucker, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
The Hawks trail by 18. Now Young. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside Lowry. Knocks down the three ball.
Lowry is just so quick with the ball with both hands that he can lose a defender in a hurry.
Young fires away from outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Tucker dishes to Butler, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
A solid all-around player. Jimmy Butler understands the importance of sharing the ball with open guys.
Young outside. Can they get it? Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Drills the three-pointer.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Lowry with the ball. Adebayo kicks to low. Six to shoot, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Robinson for 3, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Capella finds Bogdanovic. Collins, great pass to set up the lay-in.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Young with the steal, looking to end his cold spell, and he lays it up and in.
That's good planning, and that's good execution, and that's a great look.
Now, here's Lowry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. 17-point game. And the Heat shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Robinson for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I would say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jimmy Butler.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now Lowry, after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Outside Lowry. Over Young. Lowry finds Robinson. 4 on the shot clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young outside. Inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young's shot is off. Here's Tucker. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For our